my body isn't ready for this chapter. It isn't ready for this freaking the Natsu no Taizai greatness. Like, this chapter was fucking incredible. Not only was chapter 59 fucking incredible, it was extended, color pages, front cover, and a fucking collab with Fairy Tail, which they haven't translated yet. So what the fuck? Seeing the role for it, but it's awesome. But that front cover though, with all like Meliodas, Lisbeth, Diane, Natsu, Lucy, Urza looking boss. That was some sick shit. Like, I'm just saying. Like, and as well, the whole chapter itself was very gaggy, getting introduced to Gowther a little bit more, and just the reveals in this chapter was sick. So let me get in. Pretty much, Gowther introduces himself to the group, and it just shows how he does not know how to interact with people. This guy is an absolute dick when it comes to people. Like, although for some reason he can know King from the smell of flowers, like, he literally, like, he's not social at all. He doesn't think about others' feelings, and like at first when he's telling like freaking Diane, it's like, oh, you're in fact not 29 feet, you're actually 30 feet like that, and she's like, oh, you bastard, like that, kicking the shit out of him. Also as well, like freaking telling Barn as well, like, oh, you freaking took King and Diane's power during one of the missions because you got too drunk using your physical hunt just to fuck with them, and freaking Diane crushing him because of this. That was some freaking bother, I said. But the old man left as well. At first, Gowther, he seemed like he didn't want to help, but since it's a request of the princess, you didn't know that at first. And since, they actually, it's surprising that all the, everyone knew the princess when she was a kid, so that was kind of shocking to know about that. But when Gowther used his little memory thing and he went into Meliodas, it turns out that they were betrayed by one of the 7 deadly sins. They were betrayed by the sin of gluttony, Merlin. I'm like, yo, I was not expecting that. Like, I was expecting like one of the sins to be dead or something, like something like crazy like that, like so they couldn't overthrow the kingdom. But gluttony, like betraying them, we still don't even know. You just see like Meliodas fucked up on the floor with Merlin, she's just standing there, and it's like like Gowther apparently had some leads on her, but nothing that was really thought through. So we're still waiting for one more sin, and we don't even know the condition of that sin as well. And then it's just, well, so this chapter was mainly just gaggy and them having a good time, but goddamn, there's like fucking Gowther just fuck with people, even saying, "Oh, Elizabeth, you're in love with Meliodas," like just in front of everyone, and it's like, "Oh God, you just said this in front of Diane," but luckily she fell asleep drunk, so it was pretty much funny. And then what I was surprised, which I really don't like these freaking kids, which is like I think it was named Pelio, which Gowther went to see, and he was pretty much, I was surprised that Gowther, like, the reason he became Armando was the Pelio, because his personality as Armando was because it made him happy as a kid, so he took on that personality, and his appearance is of his mother, his dead mother, and I was like, damn, that's pretty fucked up. Like, I really thought that was messed up, kind of bit, but I could see what he was trying to do. I think it's what it kind of brought back bad memories to the kid, and he's saying he vows to become a holy knight, and then it sounds like Gowther's actually happy because that means I get to see you again. And it shows Gowther, even like they say that he's an emotionless man, he did care for this kid like that. I mean, you even said like at one point in this chapter that King could have took that monster down, but because of the whole thing that happened with him and Hellblum that intimidated him so much that he's pretty much holding himself back, which is, well, Hellblum, he can go and fuck himself. When he gets Gira to destroy her own father's head, not knowing, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Like, but I'm looking forward to the next arc of Taizai. Can't wait to see how it's going to go down. I'm freaking loving it right now. It's like, oh, just get these copies of like 7 Deadly Sins already. I mean, people saying, yeah, this is going fast paced. We already know 5 of sins, and we already know a confirmation that another one. Like, what happened to that? But it's Taizai greatness right now. It's freaking greatness. Overall, fantastic chapter. So, like, glad I waited for this one because it was amazing. But that's all from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy your Christmas. Remember, strap that bandit, Santa out, and I'll see you guys.